Alright, boys and girls. How are we all doing? I don't think I've streamed in like what? Nearly 2 weeks now? It's been a bit. New box, huh? They really decided Konami really decided to just pile it all on at the same time, didn't they? I'm so thankful that they decided to make the box release date the 12th, because I went back and looked at previous years. It's generally on the 10th of December. There was one year the 12th. Only one. So I'm so thankful they went back to doing the 12th. Because it means the Master Duel, I have 3 Master Duel videos to do. And if they didn't do it on the 12th, I'd have to do a double upload. And I hate double uploading because they sometimes like kill each other just viewership wise. Like when I uploaded the salad video, it was like number 1 going super hard. Then I uploaded another Master Duel video and collided with it, and it just fucking dropped off the cliff. It was so odd looking. So yeah, I'm so glad they actually put it on 12, so I don't have to double upload, because that is very sus. And hopefully this stream doesn't count as like double uploading and be up my Master Duel video either, I hope. But we'll see. We'll see. Thoughts on the new Master Duel pack? My thought is it's going to be good content. I'll have a lot of videos to make, but it's going to be terrible for meta-wise. If I have to play against, even like not meta, just for ladder, if I have to play against Labyrinth and Runic, I'm going to... I won't be playing much Master Duel, I'm going to tell you that one. Those decks are very... Oh, Labyrinth isn't that bad, but fucking Runic... My god, Runic is like the most cancerous deck I've actually ever played. That shit is ridiculous. I don't care if it's meant to be strong or not strong, it doesn't matter. It's ridiculously cancer. Anyway, we've got Duel Links packs to look at, which I have no idea what any of these decks do, so this will be fun. Hey, what's new there? Dude, oh my god, I have so many decks to learn. Actually, first world problems. I have to learn like 7 decks this month. Like, bro, come on, man. Leave me alone. Konami, stop releasing stuff for me to learn. So much effort. I had to learn the new branded combo. I had to learn the Relinquished. I had to learn Runic. I had to learn Labyrinth. I'm gonna have to learn Predaplant. Then we have to learn Starry Night. I have to learn... Oh my god, it's still going. This is like we're at 8 now. There's so much shit I have to learn in like 8 days. My poor brain. Oh. Thank you, CB.
What a person. Absolutely worthless. Disgusting.
I forgot I changed this.
You right now, Lou. You disappoint me so much. Your degeneracy. You are worthless to me. And that will never change. Disgusting.
That's my new membership alert, by the way. What the hell's that? It's a VTuber. I just told her I'd make it an alert because it sounded funny as fuck. Like, hell yeah, that'd make a great alert. Alright, we should actually get into some content at some point. Have we got enough people watching? Alright, let's actually get into some content. This one. No? This one. There it is, alright. Alright. So I'm already seeing one thing I'm disappointed in. There's only one Norm monster, so that's going to make the review fairly lame. So that coming up right on screen. Should make it bigger. That's good. Alright, let's get into it. I'm getting bored already. Alright, first card in the box. We have got Trading Places, a quick play spell. If your life point is higher than your opponent, switch your life points with your opponent. Wait, if your life points is higher than your opponent's. If your life points is higher. That sounds counterintuitive. Why are we ever using this? Who printed this card? Hey, Draco? Yeah, Evil Eye support. Yeah, the deck that like actually saps its own life points is definitely gonna have lower life points than your opponent. Definitely, it's possible. Dude, I know the combo. You activate Trading Places, then you activate Trading Places again. Instantly gain more life points. That's actually insane. Does that count as... Is switching even a mechanic? Does that count as you gaining life points? Like, if you have a card on the field that, like, destroys something if you gain life points, does it count? Is switching even a word? Like, in Yu-Gi-Oh? Switching life points, huh? Alright, moving on. Synthetic Seraphim. Each time a counter trap is activated, immediately after it resolves, special summon synthetic... Oh my god. This is the shittiest counter fairy support I've ever seen in my life. Absolute shittiest counter fairy support I've seen in my life. Oh, it's literally... Wait, these are reprints, hang on. Oh, that... Wait, that's the only reprint... Come on, you did put this in reprint order? Come on, DLM. What are you doing? Let's look for the little new symbol on the top right. I don't even think early 2000s would have used that card. Alright, Starry Night Sky. A field spell for Starry Night, right? During your main phase, you can normal summon one Starry Night monster or one level 7 light dragon monster in addition to your normal summon or set. That's not that bad. During your turn, if a face-up level 7 light dragon monster you control returns to the hand, you can draw one card. Alright, so I have literally zero clue what Starry Night does. I'm pretty sure I read some of them at some point in my life, but zero memory. That shit's gone out of my brain. So I don't know what the fuck this deck does. So for me to tell you if this field spell is good or not, I can't. Just from reading it, it doesn't seem that bad. An extra normal summon could be useful, especially if it's searchable. Having a draw can't be that bad. But considering it's in the normal section, I'm assuming Konami thinks it's bad, so it's probably bad. As if it doesn't sound that bad, it could be worse. They like returning their dragon to the hand and resummoning it. Okay, so card draw. Maybe one-off searchable field spell. I assume they'll have a search for something that says Starry Night. The face cost is to return it to hand. I see. Is it a hard once per turn sort of effect though? Like, can we summon it, then return it to hand, then normal summon it again sort of thing? Is it like a point having a double normal summon because you can use it twice? Is that the dealio there? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we get to the actual Starry Night cards anyway. And then we'll talk more about this field spell is actually useful or not. Alright. This guy's looking kind of cute. I like the card art on this one. Once per turn, you can detach one exceed material from this card, reveal any number of water monsters from your hand, and place that many ice counters on face-up monsters in the field. Non-water monsters in the field lose 200 attack for each ice counter in the field. Wow. Yeah. That's such an insane card, dude. I'm putting 5 of these in every one of my deck from now on. It is just too insane. Damn, Shark got a major buff from this box. Worse than Rebellion? How dare you? At least this one has better card art, let's be real. Alright. Re-EX. Is that like a Rex pun? Come on, man. If this card battles a monster in the extra monster zone, it gains 800 attack and defense during the damage step only. Wow. That is... Whew, really going hard on this box, huh? Whew. That is some nuts support right there. This combined with the Dino Field spell for bonus 300 attack? God damn! That's a 3k monster right there. Rex being good today. Alright, moving on. We're not using this shit. Alright. Climate change. But with the... Okay. Nice pun. Add up to 3 face-up clear pendulum monsters from your extra deck to your hand. I mean, good way to get value, but I don't play pendulum and no one plays Quill, so I think this card's probably not going to make the deck playable. I think if that deck list sucks, this isn't the support it needs to make it not suck, so... We'll put this in the probably don't care category. Doesn't seem that bad, it generates value. I don't know if, I don't play this deck because it's Pendulum, so I don't know if there's a searcher for quill cards or something, because maybe you can search this and then it's a good way to recycle some value or something, but it definitely needs something else that's going to make it good, not this. Unless we get towers, the link maybe. Now show us the Norm monster. It's the only one in the box, boys. Prepare yourselves, alright? Here it comes, boys. The card we've all been waiting for. Mon Larvus. Why is this card's like... Normally when you look at Norm monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh!, their card art looks really old and stuff. Why does this one look so high definition? Is it just me? Like, why does this dude look so high definition compared to, like, the normal ones? Well, not the normal... You know what I mean. The other normal monsters. He looks so much smoother. Alright. A further step in the evolutionary chain. It is much more powerful than Larvus. Wait, what's Larvus? Is that another card? Oh my god, it's this dude! I remember reviewing this guy. He got upgraded. Oh my god, the poor guy got power crept. That's kind of messed up, Konami. How could you do that? At least we got confirmation he actually has 2 eyes now. You know? And like, come on, they could at least, if they're gonna upgrade him, at least give him a 6-pack. What? They didn't give him any muscle. If anything, he lost muscle. Got kind of skinnier. Those biceps looking much skinnier than before. What's going on there? They upgraded and they still didn't give him legs. Come on, man. Wait, he might have some legs down there, I guess. Promotion gave him an eye. Why is he blue now? I don't know. Steroids does something to a guy, you know? The least effective steroids I've ever seen. His muscles are condensed? Oh, I see, I see. Your sense of humor, thank you. He looks water. Mate, he's a beast. Beast support? Mate, you can summon this dude off Rescue Run, but that's insane. 1400 defense? Jeez. Alright, moving on, moving on. I've already, this card's already in the game. Jabbin' Panda. Okay, a boxing panda that's punching fish. Sometimes you look at, like, I feel a lot of people when they play Yu-Gi-Oh! They don't actually look at the card art to see what's going on. This is literally a panda punching fish. This is gonna be, like, the least effective method of fishing I've ever seen, but hey. It seems to be working for this lad. If 2 or more Beast Warrior monsters are on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Jabbing Panda once per turn this way. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target one face-up monster you control against 500 attack. Right. Yeah, this is garbage. The card art's good, but it's still pretty garbage. When did the stream start? Not too long ago, buddy. We're still like literally the you missed the most important part of the box review, sadly, but it's not too bad. Has anyone actually tried boxing fish? Now, that's a good question. Maybe I'm shit-talking this guy's fishing method, but maybe it's actually effective. I've never tried it myself. I have never tried punching a fish, so... Why don't they put once per turn on these cards? It's probably some broken infinite loop would occur or some shit. They're just being safe, alright? Alright. Infotrack crab... Oh, I thought that said crab game. It doesn't even look like game. Okay, anyway. You can treat one Earth Machine monster, special summon this card from your hand in defense position. You can banish one Machine monster from your graveyard, add one out trigger extension from your deck to your hand. You can only use the effect of Infinite Crab Crane once per turn. What? You can banish one Machine monster from your graveyard, add one out trigger extension. I mean, is out trigger extension something we care about? Is that something that's in this box? Trigger That's a card that's coming out. Alright, so we'll talk about this card when we get to that card, because I don't know what that card does yet. If it's anything useful, this one would become a lot better, obviously, because it's a search for it. Because you just tribute the machine monster, summon this, search for the card, because you can just banish that machine monster on grave, so... It could be good, I just don't know what this card does yet, so wait till we get to the that card before I review it. Similar to what we think about the field spell, but you don't know yet. Alright. Handy Gallop. Pretty adorable card art. Cannot attack directly. Gains attack equal to the difference between your life points and your opponent's. If your life points are higher than your opponent's, you take any battle damage your opponent would have taken from battles involving this card attacking instead. Is this some, like, combination with trading places? Is this the combo? Like, what is this? Who made this thing? To be honest, the timer joints was too short for Earth Machine combos at this point. 2 card, 16-step combos. Maybe. Let's move on. Alright. Harpy's Pet Baby Dragon. Wow, the insane Harpy support. Alright. This card gains effects based on the number of Harpy monsters you control except Harpy's Pet Baby Dragon. 1 or more. Your opponent cannot target Harpy monsters you control for attacks except Harpy's Pet Baby Dragon. Alright, sick effect. 2. Double the original attack and defense of this card. Wow, it's 2400. That's nuts. 3 or more. Once per turn, you can target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy that target. I mean, the third effect's alright, but it's not a quick effect or anything. I just don't really see a reason we're going to run this card. It's just a brick in your deck if you ever draw it, you know? Sure, you can search it, but do we really care about this card at all? Like, you had to cut something in Harpy to play this, right? Like, would you cut Slink for this over just having, like, an extra Book of Moon or Compulse in your deck or something? You just wouldn't, right? It's just... You know, it looks pretty adorable, but it kind of gives me, like, the Jabba the Hutt vibes. It's got, like, the princess on the chain, the big, like, blob-looking monster. Looks pretty Jabba the Hutty. I've already got Flintlock. Alright. Firebrand Hymnist. That one. When this card is normal summoned, you can send cards to the top of your deck to the graveyard equal to the number of cards they control. Okay, a mill card. Wait a minute, mill deck's coming back? Wait a minute. If this card is special summoned, you can send cards to the top of your deck to the graveyard equal to the number of cards your opponent controls. Ooh. Damn. Alright, so this card, it's probably not going to be that useful, but we are pretty desperate in dueling for mill effects. That it is actually a thing. We are using, like, that shitty continuous spell that, like, sends 3 to grave that's from, like, a level up or some shit, just because we're desperate, because Light Swan's Giga, like, nerfed. No grass, Light Swan's Giga nerfed. So, I mean, it's probably not going to happen, but if there's some way we could actually get this thing out via special summon easily, you might actually want to, just because we're super desperate for mill effects and duel links. Like, we're still running Needle Sealing, like, not Needle Sealing, Needlebug Nest, like a trap card mill, like, come on. To rekindle target, true, that's a special summon method. Do I think we're probably going to be running this? Probably not, but I could see a world where something happens and there was some combo someone comes up with and people want this. Like I said, just because we're super desperate for mill effects in this game. But yeah, it's probably not going to be good. Like, if this thing came with an actual name, like a, I don't know, some sort of name of a card so it's searchable or special summonable or something in particular, you know? But yeah, it just won't happen. Alright. Flint Missile. Destroy 1 monster equipped with Flint. You can return this card to your deck instead of sending it to the graveyard after it resolves. Yeah, the Flint archetype is a load of hot garbage, so I don't think there's a point reading these ones, I'm going to be honest. These could be the best cards in the entire world, and I still don't think it'd make that archetype good. Flint. The equipped monster loses 300 attack and cannot change its battle position or declare an attack. If this card is destroyed Wait, is it even part of this archetype? I just assumed it was. Must be. Oh, we've already got this card in the game. Yeah, it's just we added this one. Yeah. Okay. Let's just move on from that one. I don't want to read. I don't want to like suffer reading through Flint cards anymore. I'm gonna be honest. You own a misprint of Flint IRL? Damn, that actually might be worth some money, you know. Misprints are pretty dope. Alright. CX, a Chaos version of a card? What the? Battleship Cherry Blossom. Wait, is there actually like a non-Chaos version of Cherry Blossom then? Cherry Blossom. Wait, there's not? There's just a... Okay. I thought Chaos cards or like Chaos Exceeds always had a normal version. I'm way out the lore for Yu-Gi-Oh lore. Alright. Once per turn during your opponent's end phase, if your opponent has more cards in their hand than you do, they discard one card.
Imagine not playing the Gradius skill with Flint.
Gradius skill? I'm not just not touching Flint with a 20-foot pole. That shit is... Yeah. Anyway. Thank you for the sub. Once per turn during your end phase, if your opponent has more cards in their hand than you do, they discard one card. Okay, if this card has Battlecruiser Dynanthus as an Exceed material against this effect, you can attach one Exceed material from this card, inflict 150 damage to your opponent for each card on the field. Holy shit, that's a load of garbage. Right, so a discard during the end of the turn if they have more cards. I mean, honestly, I don't mind that effect. Like, if you're in a super, like, grindy game where it's all relying on top decks, and you get, like, a one-card Exceeds into this thing, then just at the end of the turn, make your opponent discard any, like, literal remaining resources they have in their hand. It's not the worst. It's just, I think we don't have sort of extra deck space to run garbage like this. But, honestly, it's not the worst card. Also, it's a pretty decent stat line, to be fair. 2400 ain't bad. Wait, it's 4 level... Wait, hang on, I didn't read it takes 4 level 4 monsters? Wait, 4? We don't even have 4 zones. Wait a minute. There's some rank up garbage going on here. What the fuck? Oh, God. Yep, alright. Moving on. Moving on. Never mind. We have 4 zones. Wait, not for, like... 4 monsters on the field. We have like extra monster zone. We can't put like a standard monster in the extra monster zone. Alright, moving on. Wee Witch's Apprentice. Alright. 2 dark monsters. All dark monsters in the field. Oh, this is the equivalent to all those other cards, right? All field gain 500 attack and defense. All light monsters in the field lose 400 attack, blah blah blah. If this card is destroyed battle and sent to the great if this card is destroyed battle card effect, you start 1 monster in your graveyard, add to your hand. This is like the equivalent of those other ones, right? Yeah. Yeah, I could see this getting play. The reason you could see this getting play is because the other ones currently do see play occasionally. I forget what their names are. The, you know, Star Boy or whatever his name is. Star thing. It's like the equivalent of this card, right? Yeah, it's like Miss Starboy. And Miss Starboy actually sees play and stuff at the moment. So it's actually played in things. Not often, although 100% in Paleo Frog. But yeah, cards like this, because Duel Links isn't at a stage where Link monsters are insane yet, dark decks that don't really have much of an extra deck can probably run this card. So I would expect to see this somewhere, even if it's just like a filler spot. Yeah. Actually, that's a good question. Is the hip one run anywhere? Because light decks aren't that popular outside of Mech Knight. Mech Knight is a stacked extra, so you wouldn't use this, right? One Mech Knight player, one Chad is using it. We have 25% in Trickstar and 100% in Valkyrie, but there's probably only one Valkyrie player, I assume. Yeah, only one Valkyrie player. Yeah, it's a good filler card, so I expect to see it around the place in decks.
Shut up, Mokuba.
Always remember, rank up monsters' summoning requirements are weird. Looking at you, Numeronius Numeronia,
Yeah.
5 level 13 monsters.
5 level 13 monsters. And even how's that even? How would you even summon that manually? Is that even possible without rank up? Bruh. All right. Starry Night Flanelle. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Special summon one level 7 light dragon monster from your hand. So it's a hand trap, okay. Quick effect. You can banish this card from your graveyard and target one level 7 or light dragon monster you control, or in your graveyard, return it to your hand. This card doesn't seem that bad. I don't know what the other Starry Nights do yet, but if this is like a hand trap summon out a big boss, pop something, that's pretty dope. Especially because you can return it to hand afterwards. Fortune Ladies did no max level. Oh, so there's summon a bunch of Fortune Ladies. That's the strat. Alright, so I don't really... I'll have to wait to see the Starry Night stuff. But I'm suspecting this card seems okay. Wouldn't be surprised if it's run. It seems alright. But it's in the rare section, and rares are like not meant to be the good cards, so
You
probably
can
something
with
better.
FA Synchros, but it gonna have 0 ATK.
That's not too bad, you know, 0 attack. I like the fortune lady method better. Sounds actually ridiculous. It sounds a boss, so it should be decent in the deck. We'll see. I'm always very suspect of things in the rare section because it generally means that there's some cards above it that are so much better than this that's just not run. Which does give me hope for the cards above it, considering if this is like the rare rarities of the deck, there's probably something good in here. Hopefully. Alright. My chat and stuff is hovering over this. Should I move it out the way so you guys can actually read it? Actually moved for me. Cool. Starry Night Ceremony. Okay, during your main phase, you can reveal one light fairy monster in your hand. And if you do, add one level 7 light dragon monster from your deck to your hand. Then place the revealed monster on the bottom of the deck. Okay, promising effect. We'll have to wait to see what the light 7 dragon is we're looking for, but that is a very promising effect. Okay. If we don't have better searches, that is. If your opponent activates a card or effect, you can special summon one level 7 light dragon monster in your hand. Another promising effect. Okay. Actually doesn't seem that bad. It gives you a search, and then it gives you potential interaction. Because I assume the level 7 dragon has some sort of pop effect, or return to hand effect, or negate effect, or something. Some sort of interaction. Because if it does, that's pretty good. They activate something, you summon this, you remove it. That'd be pretty dope. Plus you can search for whatever it is. Okay, I like it, I like it. You can search for this card. So you search for this card, then search for level 7. Less than 10 main deck light level 7 dragons in the game. I'm assuming though there's ones for the archetype though. Yeah, it's continuous too, so it works, you can keep using it, which is pretty dope. Obviously that also makes it weak to MST as well. So that's also important to note. Since MST is probably still what let's have a guess, 3rd most used card in the game, if we have a guess. Oh my god, how can I not spell? Mystical. I'm guessing 3rd most used card? First! Okay. It's actually the 1st most used card. That makes sense now that I think about it. Okay, it's the okay, yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why I didn't think it was 1st. So yeah. Alright. Starry Night Arrival. During the main phase, by the way, before I go any further, do we actually have... I recognize Starry Night, the name, so much. Do we have any in Duel Links already? How do you spell Starry Night? 2 R's? Do we have any in Duel Links currently? Oh, we don't at all. Okay. I don't know where I recognize the name from them. I must have seen like some Master Duel deck list on it or some shit. Anyway, Starry Night's arrival. During the main phase, you can activate one of these effects. Target one level 7 Light Dragon monster you control, return it to your hand. Okay. Spare summon level 7 Light Dragon monster from your hand. Right. I mean, I like this card a lot more. Again, not awful, I guess. I mean, it's similar shit to this thing, right? It's just this card without the search. Sort of. Don't know. I definitely like this card more than this one, but if we just need more ways to summon our stuff from hand, sure. So I got answers. Oh, that might be it. That might be it. And Trap is like a 2 to 3 of in the deck. We'll see, we'll see. You gotta make space for a lot of stuff in here, we'll see. Don't mind it though. Bruh, didn't we just get this? Like, I know this card's a reprint, but didn't we literally get this like 1 or 2 boxes ago? I swear, I actually just remember reviewing this. When was Phantom of Rebellion? Did we just get that? Whatever. Alright, Starry Night Estelle. Quick effect. You can target one light monster you control, tribute it, and if you do, spare summon level 7 Light Dragon monster from your hand. Right. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one level 7 Light Dragon monster you control. It gains 1000 attack intensity on your opponent's turn. So this thing can pop itself to summon one from hand and then give it an attack buff. Okay. I mean, not awful, I guess. Could be good. Just trying to think which one of these ones I preferred out of the two of these cards. I like Flamel's effect, but this one's actually like manual and you have to wait for an attack. It was last year? Oh my god. I'm a boomer. It's a Phantom Knight box? Bruh. The January box? I'm actually such a boomer. I remember this card so vividly though. I don't know what that's about. Anyway. I do like these cards, but I'm super curious since like the fact that there's so many rarity cards in this deck list that are already like, wow, these cards are like not that bad. Is getting me to think that there must be some like absolute banger SR and ultra rares in here that like knock them out the park, but you don't want to run them. That's what I'm thinking of here. These cards seem like all these cards seem pretty decent. For Duel Links, anyway, they seem pretty decent. We'll see though. Alright, Out-Trigger Extension. Oh, so this is the card that is potentially searchable off of your Infotrack Crab game. Your opponent cannot target machine exceeds monsters you control with card effects. Okay, already off to an okay start. There's plenty more text to go. Once per turn, you can target one Infotrack exceeds monster you control. Special summon from your extra deck one machine monster that is 2 ranks higher than that target by using that target as material. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except machine monsters. Huh. Okay. Wow, that's pretty cool. I don't really know what we're doing with it yet. What cards are we summoning with this thing? So like 6,000 attack and make it untargetable train. Oh, it's a train? Yeah. 6,000 attack, untargetable train? That sounds pretty dope. What level is this? 4, 5, so 6, 7? So it's a level 7 card you bring out of it? I guess you have to have a Infotrack Xyz monster specifically. Do we care about this though? I'm not a trained player, so I actually have no idea. I'm not a trained player at all. Like, I didn't even bother getting the field spell from the last box. Do we even care about this stuff though? Our deck is getting pretty stacked, so I'm not sure we even have room for this kind of shit. He won't care about this, but it's funny. Very good turn 1 protection. Yeah, but then you could just say, instead of running this card, you just run like a Book of Moon instead, and then that's just better turn 1 protection, you know? It's always a toss-up, like, do these cards make it over just having a generic back row option instead? We're in a 20-card game, so probably not. It's a cool effect, I mean, but I don't know. Wait, trains and Infotrack are 2 different things? Oh. What the fuck are we summoning with this thing? Infotrack's the stuff everyone's was running with Gandora, right? Infit. Wait, so they... Oh, so you don't have any Infotracks yet, so the new ones are coming. Oh, okay. We're ranking up these things. Okay. But you can summon trains with them since it lets you summon a Machine Xyz. The rank up effect is useless since the monsters with high levels are easier to bring out anyway. That definitely answers my question a lot about whether or not we use this card. Whether or not we actually need the rank up effect to bring out the big ones anyway. Do I do tournaments regularly? Not really. I do point battles occasionally, depending on if there's something new or something that I want to do one around. Alright, I'm not sure. I'm not super convinced on this card anyway. Alright. Infotrack Goliath. 1 non-link Infotrack monster. Oh, it's a link 1. Okay, link 1 cards are generally pretty good. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target 1 Xyz monster you control. Attach this card to that monster as material. You only use this effect of Infotrack Goliath once per turn. An Xyz monster whose original type is machine that has this card as material gains this effect. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay. Link ones are generally pretty good. They're a good way to get certain cards in graveyard if you need them. Link ones are generally pretty pog. I don't know. I like this card. Not super well versed on the archetype yet, but I do like this card, especially just for putting cards in graveyard if you need them for whatever reason. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we definitely, like, this does take up one of the extra deck slots. It probably would. It's pretty damn good. But I don't know that the archetypes, and maybe there's just some banger Xyz monsters that just slash over this, like, you just don't need it. Wouldn't surprise me either. But it's not a bad card, seems okay. Rank 11, 6k immune to destruction effects. Yeah. I do like it. Link ones are generally pretty poggers, so... Alright, Infotrack Mountain Smasher. Ooh. Alright, 2 level 7 monsters. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can attach that monster to this card as material. Okay. Yoinking. You can only use each of the following effects in Infotrack Mountain Smasher once per turn. You can attach 1 material from this card gains 1000 attack. Okay, damn, this could be a big boy. If this card is in your graveyard, you can treat 1 Machine Link monster, special summon this card in defense position. Oh, that makes this card really good for recovery, eh? Okay, that's pretty good. This thing can become pretty damn big. This thing's just like 3,100 attack on summon. I think going even bigger than that. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Don't mind it. It's actually generic. You can literally use this in in just any deck if you just want a 3,100 attack beater. Just chuck this shit in Dark Magician for the lols. Just a Dark Magician boosting here. There you go. Honestly, not the worst. Not the worst. And its own archetype, kind of pretty pog. There should be cards like this. Because like if this thing's ever destroyed or removed, you just summon out any Infotrack, link 1, special summon it back. Like that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. And we're only in the rare category, so there's probably gonna be a better boss monster than this, or a card you rank up on top of this. It's the worst Infotrack sees. That's what I mean. Like, we see cards like this, I'm like, okay, this is already looking pretty good, and we're only in the rares? I can't wait to see the fucking big ones. Like, god damn, they must be good. Alright. Infotrack Drag Shovel. That is the least exciting name I've ever read. Drag Shovel and Mountain Smasher. Like, come on, Konami. Like, you contribute 1 Earth Machine monster, special summon this card from your hand in defense position. You can banish 1 machine monster from your graveyard, add 1 spin turn. That's the fucking dumb thing down here, right? Spin turn. Where was I? I've lost it. Wait, did I skip over a card? No, I didn't. Oh, I've already got this card in the game, that's why. Never mind. I've already got these cards, the reprints. Never mind. Moving on. Cockatorium, the Heavy Metal Avian. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you contribute 1 Beast, Beast Warrior, or Winged Beast monster. Special summon this card from your hand. Special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Oh my god, we've got some support for my boy Mon Larvis down here. Okay, Mon Larvis support. You can banish one level 4 or lower Beast, Beast Warrior, or Winged Beast monster from your deck. This card's name becomes that banished monster's name. Also becomes the same type, attribute, and levels that monster until the end phase. Jesus, that's a lot of fucking card text for a whole lot of... Why? Is there a beast we want to banish from our deck or something? I mean, if there's a certain beast or beast warrior you want to banish from our deck, I mean, that's not... That could be worse, I guess. I'm not sure what we're banishing for it, though. Like, it's like a shitty version of Gold Sark. You know? It's a shitty Gold Sarcophagus. Random Trade Brigade deck? Weird Harpy support, I guess. Bit sus. Tribute Beaver Warrior? Oh my goodness, that's a Beaver Warrior support if I've ever seen one. If you screen it, looks like a Raid Raptor. You're just too hyped for the Raid Raptors. Alright. Banish Lunar Crimson Fox. Don't you want Crimson Fox in the graveyard, not banished? Yeah, why would you want to banish this card? You want it in the graveyard. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that one, I think. Alright. Chaos Exceeds Sky Palace Babylon. 3 level 11 monsters, okay. When this card destroys a monster by battle and sends to the graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to quarter the original attack of the destroyed monster in the graveyard. That is... Wow, what an insane effect. If this card is Sky Palace as a seed material gains this effect. Once per turn, if this card destroys a monster by battle, you attach one material from this card, it can make a second attack in a row. Right. You can do a pretty nasty OTK with this card then, if you can climb up to it. Because that's not on... Okay, you can OTK with this card pretty nastily. I don't know how we're ranking this shit up, but if you do rank it up, that's a pretty nasty OTK lined up there. The basic Caesars are better as a floodgate. Is there a card that's coming up, the Sky Palace thing? We already have it in the game. What is this thing? Sky Pal. Oh, this thing. Ugh. It won't be my floodgate. What? Just pop something. Okay, I mean, sure. Whatever. I mean, I don't think we're running much. There's not much rank up cards in the game yet, but I see a rank up card coming, so maybe. Anyway, moving on. I'm not particularly hugely fussed over this card, so it's kind of whatever. Boot up order gear change. Okay, continuous spell. When this card is activated, you can target any number of gadget monsters you control that are equipped to a monster. Special summon them. Okay. You can discard one card, add one boot up, Admiral Destroyer Dynamo from your deck to your hand. You can use the effect of boot up order gear change once per turn. You have one boot up order gear change per turn. Okay. Boot up Destroyer Dynamo. Is that a card coming up, I assume? He's right there, okay. I guess he's the next card in line, so I guess we'll read him since he kind of combos with this card, so we'll see what he's all about. Cannot be normal summon a set. Special summon from your hand by sending 2 gadget monster cards from your hand or face on the field to the graveyard. Cannot be destroy battle or card effects while you control a gadget monster or a gadget monster card equipped to a monster. Okay. Once per turn, you can target one of the cards in the field, destroy it. It means attack stats are kind of low for a big boy.
Shut up, Mokuba.
Woo 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 woo. Boot up gadgets. Boot up gadgets.
What the fuck? Thank you, the dono.
What kind of person? Absolutely worthless.
Oh, I'm never gonna get over this fucking
Look at you right now, Luke.
member,
You disappoint me so much with your
member alert.
You are
Worthless.
and that will never change. Disgusting.
Thank you for the 13 months, buddy. Appreciate it. Alright. So consensus of this card is it's a giant meme, I'm assuming. This does not seem all good at all. Is there any like attack buffs to this thing or something? Like 2500 indestructible doesn't seem like it's gonna do a whole lot. I have the cards IRL. Huh? There's a link for this shit? Okay. Yeah, definitely more of a meme card, I'm assuming. Boot up Corporal Command Dynamo. You can target 2 machine gadget monsters you control in your graveyard with different names. Special summon this card from your hand and then equip those targets to this card. You can use the effect of boot up once per turn. Gains 1000 attack for each monster equipped to this by this effect. Right, so this thing could be like a 2000 attack monster, is that it? That's probably gonna have to be a no for me if that's all the support for it. I don't really see any others. Yeah. I mean, it's a good meme, I guess, but it's not going much further than that, right? Surely. Is it even meme-worthy enough for a video? Like, is it actually even playable meme-worthy? I mean, the gadgets are pretty cool. You make Xyz stuff out of them. But why would I ever want to use this stuff? I think I'd prefer to use the standard gadget decks, right? I'd prefer to use, like, Xyz monsters and shit. You trigger gold... Man, this isn't worth a meme video. It feels bad. Alright, let's move on to the SRs. Let's get into some actual cooler cards. Alright, Starry Night Trap. When this card is normal summoned, you can add 1 Starry Night Spell and Trap card from your deck to your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard and target 1 Starry Night monster in your graveyard except Starry Night Trap, special summon it. You can use each effect of Starry Night once per turn. Well, that sounds pretty damn good. Yep, that's the search effect. Yep, that's certainly a search effect. Both these are now searchable. Yeah, this is probably a 3 of. I assume it's a 3 of, right? Surely. Another dono? Oh, this is the combo, is it? I'm waiting for the text-to-speech to read if it will.
Shut up, Mokuba.
Summon Corporal. Equip 2 gadgets. Activate Gear Charge. Summon the 2 gadgets. Link plus XYZ plays. Or summon Admiral and Punch. We just need Ag Gadget.
I see. Yeah, that sounds like a meme deck. Yeah, upon further inspection, it still sounds like a meme deck. I appreciate you explaining the combo for me, so I actually know it. Alright, yeah, so I assume we're running 3 of this card, right? That's pretty, pretty decided already. Search card. Alright, moving on. Starry Night Balefire. Add 1 Starry Night monster or 1 level 7 or higher, or 1 level 7 dragon monster from your deck to your hand. Then, if you control no monsters and your opponent controls a dark monster, you can spell or summon 1 level 7 dragon monster from your hand. Oh, that is... The second part of this got oddly specific, but the first effect seems pretty dope. It's, like, already it's just a search effect. And if your opponent's playing a dark deck, you get a special summon out of it. Yep, I guess this is just another 3 of. Damn. Yep. That's 6 of right there, boys. Okay, cool. This is a fucking mini though, right? Feels bad, man.
Shut up, Mokuba.
Mini of SRs?
Infitracks make any box better. Starry Night might work in DL.
I mean, Starry Night's looking pretty good in Duel Links, but to be fair, I've only been reading like their smaller cards. I don't know what the fuck the big level 7 is they're hyping up yet, so once we get to that, maybe we'll know if this deck's actually playable, you know? So we've currently got 6 searches for it, technically 7, so it better be a pretty decent card, you know? It better be. There's a lot of searching going on here. Alright, moving on. We're running 25 of these cards. Rank up Magic Barion's Force. Target 1 face-up Xyz monster you control. Special summon from your extra deck 1 number C or C Xyz monster with the same type as that monster you control but 1 rank higher by using as the Xyz material. This special summon tree is an Xyz summon, blah blah blah. Then, if possible, detach 1 Xyz material from a monster your opponent controls and attach it to the summon monster as material. So do we even have any other rank up spells yet? Is this the only one we've got? Because there's a whole bunch, man. Oh, is there a hyphen there? There is. We do have a whole bunch of other ones, don't we? Oh, we don't have them yet. Don't know if we're going to be using this in anything at the moment, but, I mean, cool. Do some cool ranking up sort of stuff. We don't have that whole lot of CXCs yet, do we? Outside the ones we're getting. Alright, we literally have none yet, so it's just these 2. Oh. And the only one we care about would be this one. Yeah, I mean, like the thing is, right, you could probably play this sort of stuff if you wanted to, but I don't know if you really would care for it, would you? Because, like, don't like these rank 10 decks that summon these big dudes already OTK anyway? Because this card's obviously an OTK enabler, but I feel like they already OTK without it. There are a bunch of other rank up monsters come into the game, and this card becomes like a version of... I forgot the name of it. Whatever the legendary dragon card is, where it just like swaps something out for an extra deck card. It could be similar to that, where it just sums out some big dude, something that's actually worth playing, then maybe. Like, it's probably good future support. I don't think we're probably caring too much about these dudes, though. Is this box worth getting for you? Ask me that once I've actually reached the end of it, because we're only 3 cards into the SRs right now. It's better rank ups, I believe. Not that we have in the game, though. We don't have any in the game yet, so... If that's the only one we have for a while, then maybe. Alright. Red-haired hasty horse. Pretty adorable card art. If there is a column with no cards, you can special summon this card from your hand in attack position to your zone in that column. You can only special summon Red Healthy once per turn this way. If another card is placed in this card's column, destroy this card. Once per turn, you can half this card's original attack for the rest of this turn. If you do, it can attack directly this turn. Right. Is this the SR card we just hope we don't hit when we open the packs? This seems giga filler, right? Ooh, yeah, that's filler. Yeah. And just a free special summon. The thing is, like, we see a lot of these just free special summon cards. And, like, after the 60th one, it's kind of like, yeah, I don't think we need another one. I think I'm kind of good on the special summons, you know? I'm kind of good on that. Wait, this is good in the Mech Knight meta where everyone's always trying to split up their zones. Good meme, good meme. This should be normal rarity, I agree. This is the fuck with you Konami card, huh? Alright. Now this dude's looking chonky. Power Hold the Moving Battery. Special summon this card as an effect monster. Machine, Earth, level 4, attack 0, defense 2000. Then you can equip one level 4 machine monster, or machine gadget monster from your hand or deck to this card. This card is also still a trap. If summoned this way, this card gains attack equal to double the attack of the monster equipped to it by this effect. Wow. Yeah, good meme. Don't want to pull this from the box though. I'm gonna say that. I really don't want to pull this card. Yeah, that's hard. Wish it wasn't an SR rarity. If you equip gold, it's a 3.4k beta. Wow, You're gonna pull it? Oh yeah, I am. Here they are, boys. The two SRs lined up for me. You go through the sales, and the fucking sales, these are the cards I'm getting. Just you fucking watch. I might play in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Christmas time on the 11th, or good luck, buddy. I suggest not taking a Gadget, at least not this version of Gadget. Wow, and then we're going to reprint, and it's a Pendulum card at that. Wow, there's 3 cards in here that are complete, just not wanted. Wow. That makes the box a bit more AIDS, but it's alright. It's alright, SR. Great. Let's move on to the next one. Play Gadget. Infotrack River Stormer. Alright, 2 level 5 monsters, so it's generic. When this card destroys an opponent's monster battle, you can attach that monster to this card as a material. You can use the following effects once per turn. Okay. You can attach one material from this card, take one Earth Machine monster from your deck, and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. Ooh, that's a good effect. Okay, a level 5 Searcher, not bad. If this card's in your graveyard, you choose one. Oh, do all the Infotrack's cards just combo with a Link? I guess you're just guaranteed running this fucking card. Alright, so that's a Searcher. We do like Searchers. Searcher for hand or graveyard, actually. What's the combo with this, then? What are we trying to send? Infotrack. Fuck. Because this one's the main one, right? But he's on level 4. Oh, it changes. Okay, yeah. Okay. What's this one plus a level 1?
Card games on motorcycles!
Seems kind of hard to summon an Infotrack if that's the main Infotrack summoning card, right? You can search Ancient Gearbox, true. They'll force the rank 9. So what are we summoning this one with, though? Like, are we actually playing these other Infotracks for it now? We're missing
Shut
Dozer?
up, Mokuba.
In a different box there is a LV5 that when you special summon it you can special from deck any other Infotrack.
Is it this one? That's a spin turn 1. This dude? I'm looking for it. I don't know. Dozer? Oh, I don't want to look up cards we aren't getting. That's kind of like a boner kill. So, like, are we actually able to summon this card easily in Infotrack then? Is it even worth running? It's like, it seems like the card's like effect seems pretty good. I'm just wondering how we're summoning it. Because currently in Duel Links, right, the only thing we do with Infotracks is we just use this thing. And it's like a package we stick in like fucking with gadgets and shit. Like running like fucking whatever you call it. I give up, whatever. You know what I mean. It's a bit hard without it. That's kind of like a wasted SR slot then until that card comes then, right? Just summon 2 level 5s. It just summoned 2 level 5s, smile. There's not even like any skills that like help with that, right? I don't know. use a red hasty hawk. There it is. Red head hasty hawk. Perfect. That's what we needed, boys. We've got it. Yeah, Gandora. That's what we normally use it with. The Infotracks can't just stuffed in Gandora. I don't know. His card seems cool, but it just seems like something we can't use yet, which is a bit, you know. Holy fuck, this box is actually looking really shit now that I look at it. There's only one deck for me to make currently. I'm gonna be honest. I'm actually starting to regret reading these cards. They're making me kind of sad. Alright, because I know the next card is shit. I know what this card does. Harpy Conductor, 2 wind monsters. This card's name becomes Harpy Lady while on the field or in the graveyard. You can only use each of the following effects of Harpy Conductor once per turn. If a Harpy monster you control be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy one spell or trap you control instead. Wow. If another face-up Harpy monster you control returns to the hand, you can target one spell or summon monster your opponent controls, return it to the hand. Yes, that's how Harpies are played in Duel Links. We definitely return our cards to hand. We definitely don't just summon Slash because it's a lot better. I'm not gonna lie, boys. We started off strong, and then we kind of like, I don't really care too much. Garbage. Probably not usable yet. Looks good, but can't really summon it easily. Garbage. Okay, okay, these other cards are going to bring it back. They're going to bring it back. Don't worry. This card is the one. Firefighting Daruma Doll. 2 Beast Warrior, or Winged Beast monsters. Holy shit, we got some more support for our boy Mon Lavas. Okay. That's what I'm looking for. This card gains 100 attack for each Beast Warrior, and Winged Beast monster on the field. Okay. Once per turn, you can target one spell trap on the field, destroy them. Okay, could be worse. When this card destroys the opponent's battle, you can target one of your Beast Warrior, Winged Beast monsters that is banished from the graveyard, add it to your hand. That's my SR. Guys, where are the real SR rarity cards at? Has there been some sort of mistake here, guys? I seem to be missing actual SR cards I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys, but it's not looking good for the SRs, considering the next one looks like it's another one of these cards. the next SR is a meme card, right? Okay, okay, surely these are a lot better than I think they are. Maybe I'm rating these so fucking badly. Maybe they're actually really damn good, and maybe they are. Boot up, order, gear force. When either player's monster declares an attack, battle trap. Alright, I was joking. Konami, where are the real ones? Where are the real SRs, guys? This is a battle trap. This is a shit mirror force. Bruh. Wall of Disruption fell out of meta 60 years. Where's Wall of Disruption right now? Who's playing it? Let's see what rating this is in the game. Does it have one? Damn, it doesn't even have one. I was hoping to see like a usage stat of like 700th or something. Like, bruh. 6% in fan tonight. Giga Chad. Oh my. Okay, no meme, no joke. This looks like the worst lot of SRs I think I've ever seen in my life. I'm not joking. These cards, banger. What happened? What happened to the SR pool? It's so garbage. Bro, mini box SRs are normally good. Fucking, what's it called? This was a mini box SR when they released Sphinx. Just randomly chucked in the boss. No other Trimids in there. They just chucked Sphinx in there. Where's my, like, Sphinx equivalent here? What am I looking at? It's all just, like, what? Like, sure, this card's probably good. Maybe. I don't see the combo to summon it yet, but maybe it's easily summonable. These cards are banger. This one... Future support, maybe. There's probably better rank up spells. But then what the fuck are these cards? There's too much filler. I mean, this card's okay, I guess. Bruh, okay. The Ultra Rares will redeem it. There's 3 Ultra Rares, and they're gonna redeem this box. I'm not gonna have a mental breakdown over the worst SR pool I've seen in my life. Alright. So this is the card that's Giga searchable. This is the only deck that seems super viable from this box, so... Starry Night, Starry Dragon, don't let me down. If this card is normal or special summon from your hand, you can target 1 card on the field and destroy it. Okay, that's what we needed. We just need to pop. Because all these cards are summoning it easily, especially this one. This one seems actually really dope for it. Is it a once per turn? That's the next thing I want to read. Cannot be destroyed battle with a dark monster or by a dark monster's effects, whatever. Once per turn, the style damage step. If this card attacks an opponent's monster, you can banish that opponent's monster until the end phase. Also, this card can make a second attack in a row. Also not a bad effect. It's not once per turn, right? The first effect? Perfect, okay. Not bad. We have 6 searches for a thing that we can continuously special summon. We have a spell that summons it, we have a trap card that summons it, we have a whole plethora of quick play monsters that we can choose to summon it. This thing actually seems decent. Okay. Starry Night will be a playable deck. Will it be meta? God knows, who knows. But it'll be a playable deck. That's all that matters. This will be a playable deck. Thank God there's something in here that's playable. My God. This pack has actually started to make me mad. Like, come on. Will it be meta? Probably fucking not. Who knows? Maybe it is. But it's actually a playable deck. That's all that matters. I can make some content from this box. That's all I care about. Oh my goodness. Okay, next up. Number 106, Giant Hand. During either player's... 2 level 4 monsters. During either player's turn when a monster effect is activated on your opponent's side of the field, except during the damage step, you can attach 2 materials from this card to target 1 effect monster your opponent controls. While this card is face up on the field, that monster effect... Oh! Wait, oh... Is that a generic level 4 negate? Oh. That's an addition to the game. Huh. Huh. Yeah, I've changed my mind. I think this box actually might be worth it, guys. Oh. Yeah, about this box not being worth it anymore. That's generic level 4 negate. Huh. And you can play it and boot up Gadget. Shut up. Fuck's sake. Well. I didn't even know this card existed. This card just seems pretty decent, like just in general. What the fuck? Is this thing in master? Is this thing like what's this thing's rarity in mastered or? I'm actually curious. I've never seen this card used anywhere. What the fuck's it called? Just a hand. Giant hand. It's an SR, huh? Okay. I don't think I remember this card play. That's a pretty decent free-to-play card. Because I was looking for rank 4s that seem super decent, because like things like Abyss Dweller or Ultra Rares and shit, they're so expensive. It's actually pretty decent rank 4. Animate has a turn 1, Fish has a turn 1. I think Fish has, well, Water has plenty of different options, but Onimat is definitely a thing. Damn, where are we what's the best bot for this card, do you think, chat? What rank 4 decks are we using this in? What's the best rank 4 deck we're using Yu-Gi-Oh right now? Because Salad can make this if they want to. Salad can make this instead of Abyss Dweller or Roach. Gadgets, of course. Fuck's sake. Fucking Gadget. Animat, Lightsworn, Harpy, Salad. Yeah, it's probably Salad. It's probably Salad. Is there any deck that is there any deck that's currently really good going second that never had a turn 1 that this would fix? Because, bro, this card is actually, like, this card could be such a big deal. This card is really good. I don't know if you replace it with Giant Hand or not. Yeah, you probably do. Six Sam? Can Blackwings? I was thinking Blackwings, but Blackwings already got their own rank 4, right? And this deck still sucks, so... War Rocks? Dino? Damn, I'm gonna have to look at some, Isn't there a skill for hands too, now that I think about it? I think people were telling me there's like a skill or something for this. Or something. Where's the skill? It's here, right? There's a bunch of hand skills I can look at in a second. We'll look at those afterwards. Huh. Well, I don't know where I'm putting this, but I'll look at some deck builds afterwards, see if anyone's stuffed it in anything. Turn 1 for trains. Alright, moving on. We spent enough time on this card. Obviously a banger. Obviously. Alright. Infotrack Earth Slicer. 2 level 9 monsters. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can attach that monster to this card as material. You can only use each effect once per turn. You can attach any number of materials from this card, then target that many cards on the field and destroy them. Okay. That's a pop 2 instantly. Right. It is a target effect though. It has the same special summon recursion effect that you can use in combination with this thing. Right. And this thing is just one card summon off the Infotrack, right? How can I not
Shut
spell
up, Mokuba.
this thing?
Forget the rank 5 Infotrack. Rank 9 is easy to summon with Anchor Drill and any LV5 Earth machine, then have them match levels with Anchor's effect.
Yeah. I didn't doubt that this card wasn't easy to summon. Okay, so we have the search for it, right? To search for this, and we summon this, we make this. So the thing is, right, this deck is really good at going second. But what could it possibly do going first? just summon Giant Hand Pass? Hell yeah. They're going second, big Infotrack Slicer. Slap him up. Wait a minute. This deck seems playable. Is this another playable deck in this box? No way. Have the Ultra Rares actually redeemed this garbage box? All 3 Ultra Rares are pretty banger, not gonna lie. All these are actually really good. Fuck Bowser, I'm making me Giant Hand. This thing turns that shit to defense as well. It actually does something to stop it actually doing something. You know, this thing's dope. Alright, what the fuck is the greatest skills for the hands? Because apparently a bunch of hand skills. I don't really know. I didn't know hand was an archetype, by the way, till today, so that's a thing, apparently. Playable deck? That's illegal. Alright. Gear, oh my goodness, that dude's got some interesting hairline. Alright. Crush the world with Mighty Fist. At the beginning of the duel, add 1 fire hand. What are these cards? Add 1 ice hand. Then add 1 number. Oh my god, to your extra deck. The following effect can be used if your life points are at 2,000 or below. Return 1 card from your hand to your deck. Add 1 rank up. Blah blah blah. Right. When this card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's card, or go to a card effect into your graveyard, you entire 1 monster they control, destroy that target. Okay, don't care. When this card is destroyed by your opponent's card, it's in the graveyard, it's spell or trap. Okay, don't care. Hand reloading. Can be used if your life points are at 2,000 or below. Select any number of the following monsters in your hand or graveyard and return to the deck. Then add cards to your hand from the top of your deck equal to the number of cards that you returned. But then you have to actually play these cards. That's the awkward part. If you control a magic hand, fire hand, spell summon this card from your hand. Oh, so it's, you can use these cards to make your rank 4s, I see. When your opponent adds a card from the deck to the hand, except by drawing it, you can send this card to the graveyard if you do inflict 400 damage. Oof, that one gets me excited. Right, okay, moving on. Overpowered hand. Oh, this skill's pretty overpowered, guys. Can be used when your opponent controls a rank 5 or higher Xyz monster. Oh god. Banish one of the following monsters from your graveyard, then select 1 rank 4 Xyz monster you control. Double the attack. Bro, this is so oddly specific. No. Defensive hand. Can be used when you control one of the following monsters. During this turn, you take no effect. Why? Why? Do we care? Bro, what were we scared of? It was Trickstar all of a sudden super meta relevant? Like, what the? Hello? Huh? Alright, starter hand. 2 cards out of Magic Hand, Fire Hand, Ice Hand, and Prominence will be in your starting hand. This skill only activates within the draw with a deck that contains the following. I don't want these in my starting hand, though. Is there some like powerful cards I don't know about that make all these shit super viable, or what? It's not even guaranteed that you start with a Prominent. If it's guaranteed you start with Prominent, it might be usable. It's like a guaranteed rank 4. The number of monster cards in the deck, excluding extra deck, is greater than the total number of spell and trap cards. Fine. At least 1 of each. Bro, I don't want to run these garbage. Why do we have to run Magic Hand? Hey, look, you either start with hands or you play gadgets, and no debate. Shit. God damn it. I'm getting on this hand hype. I mean, to be fair, I might actually end up playing Gadget. I just don't know if I want to play the new cards outside of just chucking this thing in standard Gadget, you know? What does Gandora currently do turn 1 now that I think about it? Because they're just currently hiding behind hand traps, right? Can't they just make this thing now? It's rank 4. Where's your Gandora's at? Gandora. Yeah, they can't just hide behind hand traps, right? Isn't it better turn 1? They can just summon out there's a negate now? That seems pretty good. Right, is every gadget deck... Is every one of these decks 30 card? Is there a 20 card list I can look at? I really hate looking at 30 card. That's my brain. I guess because the skill just makes it so you don't care, but... Man, why is everything 30 card? I hate 30 card decks. Kite Pass is still better, oh. Just open the Kite smile. Alright. Final one to redeem the skill. Maybe this skill is going to be so bonkers we'll care about this character. This could be it. I swear, if I have to read this fucking card in this effect, though... Alright. Select up to 2 of the following monsters in your graveyard and attach them to number... What are these skills? Who made them, bro? Alright, maybe there's some sick hand combo cards that actually make this one worth it. But, bruh. Just these cards alone seem so garbage. Hand relay could be busted. If your life points are 2,000 or below, and you have to have these specific cards... Fire and hands are an engine in the TCG? What are we doing with them? Are they decently good? Are they? I don't know what the support... Maybe I don't know what the others... Is there other magic hand support stuff that I don't know about? That combos with these cards? Because, like, having to run these cards seems bad. And you have to run these cards to use all the skills. So you're kind of gimping yourself. Fire and ice are better than you think.
Shut up, Mokuba.
Read the effects for Fire and Ice Hand all the way. Both effects aren't once per turn.
When this card is destroyed by possession... When this card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's card battle or card effect sent to the graveyard, you can target one monster they control, destroy that target, then you special summon Ice Hand from your deck. Was he just looping them? What, are we playing a stall deck now?
Card games on motorcycles!
If you don't destroy a spell and trap card, can it resummon fire? Does that even work? If you have no spell and trap cards on the field, does this thing even resummon? No, sadly. I mean, I guess they are better than I thought they were, but...
Card games on motorcycles!
I guess they're just... They seem like a really annoying deck, right? You're just gonna set a bunch of shit and just, like, sit there. But the thing is, like, if your opponent knows what if you know what your opponent's playing, you just won't set your spell and trap cards, and you'll destroy this thing and then be like, oh, well, that's kind of it of my turn. It loses to any kind of banish effect, any kind of bounce effect. I mean, I can probably see this deck being coggable at least. Doesn't seem meta relevant though. I guess that makes this skill a lot better then, because like you could have a chance to start on a rank 4. Otherwise, you can just set a bunch of dudes and just chill. Don't set, and you have a spell and trap free turn right after, I guess. Then you have to win from just this, you know? Yes. Set hand passes the game plan, boys. I mean, it definitely wouldn't work with something like Salad, because Salad would just summon the rank 4 that banishes and just get rid of it, you know? Then again, they might not be running it anymore because they're too busy running the new one, so they might just completely cut fucking, if it's even still run, I assume it's run. Oh, it's only run 28% of the time, actually. Someone will find a deck that breaks Ice and Fire. I mean, I can certainly see these cards being playable. It's certainly a lot better than I thought they were, but... I don't know. Seems like a very boring deck, I'll be honest, but at least it seems playable. Playable? Oh, maybe playable. It also depends on how many copies we actually get of these cards, because they're going to be level up Rords, right? Like, if we only get, like, 2 copies of each, then that's pretty sus. Because they're probably going to be level up rewards. Pop your silver and gold gadgets that equip to your dynamo. Shit, there's the combo. Playable in my Duel Links? Alright, we'll see. I'm not super keen on these cards, but chat has convinced me that it's at least a deck that could do something, you know? I will be keenly watching these deck lists and maybe make one myself based on these, and we'll see how it goes. Especially considering I don't particularly want to make anything out of this box outside of the Starry Night and then something with Infotrack, maybe just stuff Giant Hand in some fucking level 4 spam deck and call it a day. Maybe just play Giant Hand. You know, maybe I'll just do that. Show these hands. We did it, chat. You've actually given me some copium for a deck that might be playable. You've done it. Congratulations. Alright, let's actually summarize this box now. What do we think, boys? Are we buying this box? Are we going in? No gadget videos? I mean, the thing with gadgets is I'll probably just play gadgets without this stuff, because this stuff seems like I don't want to play it. Seems like gadgets will be better without this stuff, is the issue. That's the issue with it. Don't buy the box. I don't know, Starry Night seems pretty fun. And these cards seems pretty good. And Infotrack seems okay. You know, I don't know. The SRs are probably the worst SRs I've ever seen in my life. This pool is garbage. Outside of these two. And this card we can't play yet. Red-hearted horse. Beat up gadget. These cards seem so lame, dude. I'm not playing these. They're too memey. Like, bro, if this thing had like 7k attack on summon, you know, maybe I'd give it a shot. But 2500, bro. What am I doing with this thing? It just goes summons it for a beatdown of 2500? Shit. You won locals with them? Okay, I stand corrected. Alright, we'll give it a shot. Alright, so I have 3 decks potentially to make. Starry Night, Infotrack, and I guess I could make a meme out of this. And maybe Hands, because chat's giving me copium. This will be a playable deck. Like, if you don't encounter any decks like Harpies, or which no one plays anymore, just pray to God nobody's playing Malevolent Sin, which is... How popular is this card? We reckon 5th in the game, maybe? No, maybe we won't encounter someone playing this card, and then we might be okay. maybe the skill will just RNG us properly and we'll get the prominent hand and we just start off with our boy. Anyway, we're done here, boys. Thank you all for tuning in to this stream. There'll be a video for Master Duel tomorrow, a video for Master Duel the day after. Then we'll do Duel Links content from the Duel Links box when that releases, if I've got the math correctly on the days. I think. Wait. 9, 10... Wait, there's actually more days there. Huh. That'd be a third Duel Links video. Oh, Master Duel video, I don't know. Either way. Thank you all for tuning in. It's always your birthday. Happy birthday, buddy. Brave Dragon?
Shut up, Mokuba.
If no one has mentioned it yet, for Starry Night, look up Brave Dragon.
Brave Dragon. This dude. If this card is put on from the graveyard, you can banish as many spell phases as possible. Once per turn during the standby phase, if this card's in the graveyard because it was sent there last turn, you target one level 7. I feel like I'm just always going to be searching for this card, right? I don't want to special summon this thing from hand. And most of your Starry Nights is from hand, right? Not from grave. Unless I'm missing something. It's all from hand. Is this a tech card? Maybe? Okay, before we end, we'll have a quick look. Just one little look at level 7 dragons. Because why not? Dragon. What have we got? Oh my goodness, we've got... Okay. I'm not even going to make the joke. Okay, don't care. Don't care. Maybe. Can't use. Don't care. Don't care. And these cards aren't in the game. Well, it's not that many. So it's basically just Archgrave, if you want to run it. Oh, the Normal Monster was the original version? Oh. Lore? Huh? Lore? Alright, boys, this is it for the stream. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe. Like the video. You know the drill, guys. Thank you all for watching. And we'll see you all in the next one. Go watch my Master Duel video. Any views? Alright, thank you.